You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, we must revisit USA Fencing Stephanie Turner, because Stephanie Turner, as you guys know, took a knee and refused to compete against a transgender in fencing, someone who was bigger than her, and it's not fair. It is absolutely not fair. Now, when she actually took that knee, the judge went over and pretty much told her she would be disqualified if she didn't get up and fence against a man. Yes, a man was telling the female, hey, basically, you got to fight the man or else you're out of here. Pure insanity. This woman feared for her safety, and USA Fencing didn't care. They didn't stand up for the woman in their own sport. This is women's fencing. And a male was standing on the mat with her. Completely crazy. Folks, like I said before, man, 20 years ago, nobody would have thought this would have been happening today. But it is. It is. But people are fighting back, folks. We're fighting back. I do believe we're actually winning this battle, because now that President Trump is back in the White House, a lot of this transgender sports insanity is going away. It is for the most part. But still, they're punishing Stephanie Turner. Yeah, you heard that correctly, folks. They have now landed a punishment on Stephanie Turner. This is crazy. They're punishing her, but not the male. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Here we go. Right over here. Stephanie Turner put on 12-month probation, taking break from USA Fencing after refusing to compete against trans athlete. You know what, guys? If she actually kept fencing, chances are she probably would have had to face another transgender. And we know that she's not going to compete. So chances are they probably would have just banned her from the sport. This is how crazy USA Fencing is. And USA Fencing has been getting destroyed for what they've done to this young lady. But let's read this, guys. It says, women's fencer Stephanie Turner will be stepping back from fencing for a while after she was placed on a 12-month probation by USA Fencing for refusing to compete against a transgender athlete last month, a report said. Turner, 31, was disqualified from USA Fencing's Cherry Blossom Open when she took a knee rather than fence Redmond Sullivan, a 20-year-old who was born biologically male. Yeah. The drama that followed the decision, which made national headlines, has disrupted my training. This is what she said. It has disrupted my interactions when I go out in public, and it will certainly disrupt my competition because I won't be competing in the United States anytime soon, she told Fox News. Wow. USA Fencing slapped her with a 12-month probation, which does not bar her from competing, but Turner said she'll be taking a break from fencing for a while in the U.S. circuit anyway. During her time away from the PIS, Turner said she will join the movement to ban trans athletes from women's sports. Yeah, shout out to her, man. So I'm pretty sure she's probably going to be up there with Riley Gaines and these other women who don't want males in that sport. She has now become a victim of this. Quote, I will remain in the public eye for as long as it takes to resolve this, she told the outlet. Since taking a knee in protest, Turner said she gets dirty looks from some of her friends, including some who are part of the LGBTQ community, but did not know how she felt about trans athletes in women's sports, Fox reported. Quote, I'm aware of some of the negative comments that my friends have had. I'm mindful to give them enough space, but I'm sure that in the future, considering I believe this policy and this ideology to be unsustainable, they'll come around eventually, Turner said. Well, this is just my opinion, but it seems like these people really aren't their friends. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. If they're upset with her for actually not wanting to fight a man, then they're not really your friends. Turner has been invited to appear before the House Oversight Committee on delivering on government efficiency to testify about the incident alongside USA Fencing board chair Damian Leffield. The hearing is scheduled for May 7th. The Trump administration's Department of Education is investigating whether USA Fencing violated Title IX by refusing to comply with an executive order keeping men out of women's sports. Yeah, they violated that. They definitely violated that. The Maryland tournament was not an NCAA or school-sanctioned event. USA Fencing adopted its current trans inclusion policy in 2023. That must be Redmond Sullivan right there. Oh, my God. So that's Redmond Sullivan right there, dressing in women's clothing. Wow. USA Fencing will respond and cooperate to any inquiry as required by law, the organization said in a statement responding to the investigation. Man, this is crazy, guys. So they punish Stephanie Turner just because she didn't want to face a man. 12-month probation. In other words, they said, you're doing something wrong. In my opinion, guys, she did everything right. She did everything right, and USA Fencing did everything wrong. If USA Fencing did the right thing, there would not be a male competing in female fencing. But they don't care. They adopted this policy. They were wrong to do that. Did they actually ask any of the females? That's what I'm curious about. Chances are they probably didn't. They probably didn't. And now look what happened. Yeah, one of their fencers that didn't want to fight a male, didn't want to fence against a male, and she's the one that gets punished, even though this is supposed to be a women's division. How is this fair? Why is the male not getting punished? You notice that, folks? In all these instances, guys, the males competing as females never get punished. Never. Riley Gaines, when she tied Will Little Thomas, they gave him the trophy, not her. It was for a photo op. Yeah, women are getting punished, man. A lot of women better wake up. A lot of women, man, better wake up and realize, man, that if you don't step up and fight, speak out, you're going to get replaced. It's just that simple. And the Democratic Party is doing everything in their power to ensure that you actually get wiped out in your own sport. Because pretty much almost every single Democrat wants the invasion of women's sports to continue. They want it to happen, folks. But gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.